Hello, right, so I've been trying to film this video for a while, like a few days. No sob story or anything like that, just every time I've gone to do it, I've got a ring light or anything like that, so I've had to time it with the daylight. And every time I've gone to film it, well, this is what's happened. I can't really. So that's what I've been putting up with. But basically, so I was going to do this fibro vlog where I'll tell you what's wrong with me, how fibro affects me, how I deal with fibro. And every time I've planned it, it's been very, oh, woe is me, sympathetic, sob story. It's just not my mentality on the situation. So long story short, I first got diagnosed with fibro, I think it was 2016. And I joined like loads of forums and stuff like that, so I was not excited, but excited to hear from other people how they deal with it. I'm completely herbal. There's like a list of medications I should be on, but I'm not. And when I told people this on these forums, it was, oh, your life's going to be over, may as well quit your job now. So I went off them forums completely, and now I'm quite positive about it, to be honest with you. So I thought, instead of doing a fibro vlog of how it affects me negatively, I thought I'd do little tiny vlogs of certain things that affect me and how I deal with that specific situation, rather than giving you a list of symptoms and a list of issues. Basically with fibro, it's chronic pain, and one of my main things, because I work in a salon, is I'm on my feet constantly, so my feet are in pain constantly, and it's very hard to find a pair of shoes that work for me. So I thought I'd just do like a chunky shoe haul, and I'll start from like most expensive, which none of mine are really that expensive, to be honest with you. I thought I'd start with maybe the most expensive to the cheapest, and which ones I find, well, you'll see by the state of them which ones I wear the most. But yeah, so I thought we'll start with that. I do get lots of pain in my feet, and in order to, I don't know what it is scientifically, I don't know what it is, but I do find a chunkier, heavier shoe does help me. So we'll start with these ones. These are Fila, so I'll show you these. As you can see, I haven't worn these much. These I actually got from America. I think we paid about 60 quid for them, but these actually are a 4.5, so these do fit me perfect. I just don't wear them that often, to be honest. I should wear them more really, because they are really comfy. They're nice and heavy, but not too heavy. And like I said, these were from Florida and are probably about £60. After that, sorry, my cat is licking. Jinx, stop. So these other two pairs I'm about to show you are from a website called Cuckoo Fashion. I think these were about £30, £35. Roughly, when you look on the website, that's roughly about how much other shoes are. These are slightly heavier than the Filas. So these are a white pair, which I have worn a few times, but I live where there's like quite a lot of mud on the outside, and we use the back gate a lot. So if I can avoid using them, because they are white and everything is mud, I try not to wear them. But they're just a classic white trainer, big nicey chunk trainer. Like I said, these are about 30, 35. If you look at them against the Fila, they're not that dissimilar really when you look at them, but these are slightly heavier. So I got these in a size 5, which is why they look bigger. But to be honest with you, I think their sizing is slightly bigger than what I thought, so I really should have got these in a 4. However, I got these in a 5 as well from Cuckoo Fashion, which again, they are slightly too big, but I don't know if you can see, they have two, it has 2 sets of laces. So whereas these, you have the classic lace up the centre, these actually have an extra lace on the sides, which means I can tighten them like quite a lot, so they're actually alright then. These are more of my go-to than these are. No particular reason. It's probably the lace, to be honest. It's probably the lace that makes it more my go-to. These were from a website called ego.co.uk. I'm just going to cover a bit. These were my go-to, so they're more of a boot really, but they are slightly weighted. The fact that you've got this buckle here means I can keep them quite tight on my ankle, which means I get a lot more ankle support still. But I do suffer with being cold like permanently. So I'm always like, if there's a radiator, if there's a heater, I'm there. And I've literally like completely burnt the sponge of the boot trainer, the boot, which I'm absolutely gutted about. So now these were about, I think I got these on sale for £20, but I think they're roughly same prices as Cuckoo Fashion. Right, these I'm about to show you is like another boot. These are at the moment, or you'll see the state of them, that they are my absolute everyday go-to trainers. As you can see, they're very, very worn. I think I got these in a size 5 as well. I did get the the Ego ones in a size 5, I think, it's just not saying. I think I got these in a 5 as well, but again, it's not a 37. What's a 37? Let me check these. Oh god, wherever a 37 is, that's what they are. These are just from a local shop. These are about £20. Like, these are one of the heaviest ones I've got, which I don't know why. I honestly don't know why that helps me, but it does. They tend to be my everyday go-to. Now, for my exciting bit, I was on Everything £5, and I love that website. I'm a proper bargain hunter. And they had these pair of, which I'll show last, but they had these pair of trainees on there, and I was like, for the sake of a £5, you can't not get them. And then before you know it, I had 6 pairs of trainees in my basket, and £11 postage because it's 6 pairs of trainees. But at the end of the day, it was 6 pairs of trainees for £41. So I can't really go mad. Some of these are not my favourites. These are completely brand new. I haven't worn them yet, but it's just nice to have different ones, isn't there? So these are a pair that I got from Everything £5. I don't know if you can see, but they're very holographic. They're more like a rose. They might look bright pink on the camera, but they're very rose gold look. If I hold them next to the feelers, you might be able to see that they're more of a rose gold rather than a pink. £5. So I got them, and I also got them in a silver, and I got them in a black. I'm not best impressed with the black, but that's just down to taste though. That's got nothing to do with the actual shoe. So this is them in black. Again, I don't know if you can see, but they actually are holographic. There's like blue-green tones going through them. I think they're just going to be good for when I'm wearing black jeans or anything for work. But I don't mind, because when I'm walking the dogs and things like that, it's like, I don't know, you don't care when it's a £5. And then I got them in the silver as well, which I do love these. I haven't got a pair like these at all. So I got these, again, £5 on. These are slightly weighted. Not quite as heavy as the feelers, but they are slightly weighted, which is what I need with my fibro. Right, so then I found, I'll show you these. Right, again, these are not my favourite. I think these are my least fave out of all of them, to be honest with you. But for the sake of a £5, they're very good dog walking trainees. They're like, I'm not mad. These, I wanted some black ones. As you can see, they're all black and white, pink, nude, and I needed some dark ones because sometimes it's just not a vibe. White trainees, black jeans. If I've got black top on as well, it's just not a thing. So not for me anyway. So I chucked these on for a £5. Again, they're not my faves. These are quite light, to be fair with you. They are slightly weighted. I thought this was one of them where you could move it, but apparently not. But for £5, love, you can't complain. Right, so obviously my favourite ones I will show you last. But I've seen these are very similar to my favourite ones. But they're also like a similar style, which I'm quite excited about. So I've shown you, these are my everyday ones. And these used to be my everyday ones, so you get, like, I like the ankle support. Especially on a bad day, I do like the ankle support. I found these again on Everything £5, which I'm quite excited about. Again, I haven't worn them. I think I've got pretty much most of these things in a size 4. Oh no, these are a 5, sorry. But I think all the others are a size 4. I haven't worn them, so I don't know about the fit or anything like that right now. But I am really excited about these. These are a similar weight as well to these. So when you think £5, when I'm spending like £30 isn't expensive, but when you've got these for a £5 or my others for like 30 quid, Even if they fall to pieces within a couple of months or whatever, it doesn't matter. They are very weighted. They've got like this reflector strip down the back and down the middle. Now these were the ones that caught my eye on Everything £5. Let me just sort this stupid lace out, mate. They're a very similar design to the ones I've just shown, but they are slightly lighter. These, I'm super excited, especially like about the arch, how chunky the base is. So these are size 4. What I am concerned about is they're not dissimilar in size with the 5, so maybe it was a good job I got the 5 really in these, because they seem quite small fitting. But as you can see, they are very, very similar in design, almost practically the same shoe really, but obviously it's slightly paler, which goes into more this kind of colour. But yeah, so that is my last Everything £5 trainer. I haven't worn any of these yet, but I'll keep you updated if I think they're absolute rubbish. But I'm quite excited about it, to be honest with you, because now I've got more shoes that I can wear that are going to support my feet really, without going for a shoe that I hate. I've always liked the chunky trainer look anyway, but the fact that it's now coming into fashion, which means I've got more options, and they really, really, really does support my feet. If you do have pain in your feet or anything, maybe try something like this, like a chunky shoe. And when you've got shops like Everything £5 that are offering these kind of trainees now, for the sake of a £5, I do feel like, well, it's not a £5 but when you've got the postage, etc. But even still, it was only £11 for the postage for 6 pairs of trainees. If you are suffering with sore feet, even if you haven't got fibro or any other chronic pain disorders, it's maybe worth a try, because for the sake of a £5, you don't care if you're standing shit. I hope I've helped someone who's struggling with their feet wise, and next time I'm probably going to look into maybe skincare or show you the vitamins that I'm using. If you do want to watch a video like that, please give me a thumbs up. Any suggestions down below if you do suffer with a chronic pain disorder, or anything you might think I might have my own solution to, leave it in the comments and I'll try and do a video on it. If you do want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And that concludes it really. From most expensive, when you think they're 60 quid and that's a £5, do you know what I mean? I think you've just got to shop around really. But yeah, please subscribe and peace out.